Hello, and thank you for tuning in to our series, Restoration of a Vintage Singer Sewing Machine, Model 15. This is the third video in a 10-part series, entitled, The Thread Tensioner. In this video we will disassemble the thread tensioner, cleaning and servicing each individual part. We will pay special attention to the details of reassembling, pointing out the small details that ensure a smooth and accurate operation. We hope it will be beneficial to your restoration project. So, let's get started. Turn the thumb nut counterclockwise. Remove the dial. Remove the stop washer. Tension spring. The plus or minus indicator. The tension discs. And the guard plate. Remove the tension stud retainer screw. The thread take-up adjustment screw. The tension stud is free to be removed. You can remove the thread take-up spring, the release pin, the regulator, Here is what you'll need to clean and condition the parts. Alcohol, WD-40, Q-tips, a toothbrush, and a soft polishing cloth. I like to use 2 small containers. Add alcohol into a small container, place the parts in, and let them soak for a couple of minutes. Keep the parts wet with the alcohol, while using a Q-tip and toothbrush to clean the small spaces. With the parts clean, take the second container and spray WD-40 inside to cover the parts. Add the parts, and let them soak for a little while. Take the soft cloth and wipe the parts clean of all the WD-40. Examine the parts for defects. Okay, let's begin. This is the regulator. Remember, the slot goes in first. Now take the stud and inserting the release pin, the rounded point goes in first. It can only go in one way. Next we can put the takedown spring on the stud. You want to notice the finger sticking up on the inside of the spring. It slides in one of the slots on the cog. You want to put it to where the spring is about in the 3 or 4 o'clock position. Slide the tension stud in and put the 2 screws in. The little one at the back holds the stud in place, the other one is used to adjust the thread take-up spring. I'll loosen the screw and turn the stud up a little bit. You want the slot in the stud to be horizontal. Put the thread take-up spring screw in. I'm setting the adjustment screw at the top. You can readjust it later. Loosen the screw up a little bit and make sure the slot is horizontal. Tighten it back up. Next is the thread guard plate. It can only go on there one way. You'll feel it snap as it goes in place. The tension discs are next. The rounded area needs to face one another. The housing with plus or minus. The center line will be at the top. Now the tension spring. Followed by the stop washer. The little finger is pointing outward. Next is the dial. Notice the little stop cog on the inside. You want to put that cog on the right side of the little finger on the stop washer. This assures that when you turn the thumb nut clockwise, it is increasing the tension. The little pin on the thumb nut goes in one of the holes on the dial. Then test to make sure the dial will turn from 0 to 9. The tension is increasing, but I can tell that the tension is too great. I'll push the dial in, release the pin, and turn the thumb nut counterclockwise, about a half a turn, and let the pin snap back in a hole. Okay, that feels a lot better. That completes the servicing of the thread tensioner. Thank you for tuning in to our series, Restoration of a Vintage Singer Sewing Machine Model 15. This has been number 3 in the video series Restoring a Model 15. We hope that you've enjoyed it, and it has given you ideas about restoring an old Singer. At the posting time of this video we have 7 more in production. In the next video, number 4 entitled The Take-Up Lever and Work Light. We will disassemble both, then clean and service. The work light can be a little tricky, but with a little work, it will be just like new. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Click the button, and hit the bell. Thank you for watching.